The most unprotected, disrespected person in this episode is Dee. The Alvin Ailey version of Uncle Tom's Cabin is stalking and haunting Dee, and all of her relatives are out either casting spells and either being pregnant or getting pregnant. What does this mean? It represents mental demons in human form. Let's get into it. So the two girls, Topsy and Eva, are characters in Uncle Tom's Cabin. And Topsy is a young, vibrant black girl who is enslaved by some assholes. And Eva is this little white girl who follows her. Topsy, in all of her pop-locking ways, represents demons black people silently carry every single day. I don't know, like the anguish of attending your best friend's funeral after they've been killed by white supremacists, or the many racial injustice that black people have faced for over 400 years. I mean, how much time you got? Eva, the little white girl, which is somebody who looks light-skinned in this episode. I don't know what that's about. But for me, Eva represents that system that was created by white people, following and fueling the bigotry. Just up here antagonizing everything, fueling the fire. And the only way Dee is going to free herself and her mind is if she faces and fights these demons head on. You know, all the scary things that black people see, it's kind of like we see it on our own. Do y'all see this happening? It's like you have white friends that say nothing. That's what it represents. Do y'all see this happening? And this is why we mad. Jihad got treated like she was in a straight Biggie Smalls video. In Armani suits, Age of a Genie and Chanel 9. Tick, I think that was just a little too extra. Come on now.
Our shit wasn't real. Now get the fuck out.
Get your ass. We don't have nothing together. I know this is your baby mother, but listen to this message, sir. I think Jihad will be back because why would you come all the way from Korea just to get cussed out for 5 minutes? Oh boy, I will be back because I've been kicked out of better places than this, honey. I'm tired of injustice. So Tick knows his boo Letitia is pregnant because he went into the future and he saw his son. Oh my God. And his son wrote a book about their family history called Lovecraft Country. Predicted it all. And all this time, I thought it was Uncle George. No, he named his son after his Uncle George because he know his Uncle George is really his daddy, okay? Well, let's get into Montrose because he ain't too lazy either. He put that dyslexia on them spells. Oh, and the boy was protected. Christina and Ruby are working my last nerves with all this nastiness. Who is cleaning up all that skin? Ruby, come here. Just a little closer. Christina is not about to help you, girl.
I don't care about Emmett Till.
She was very clear about her being down with the white feminist movement. Okay? And you will be getting Nathan unless you have an orrery key or something to trade or barter. Your black behind is on your own. Letitia and Tick have that mark on them that makes them invulnerable. Talk about couple goals. When they was busting at them outside, the monsters were back like pit bulls on a porch. Yes! This episode made me very, very sad and depressed, and this is why I have black on, because my mood is black from this episode. You would think Emmett Till's funeral would seem like ancient history, but it's too relevant. And we're tired. And we're tired of injustice. We're tired. We laugh to stop from crying. So don't come at my jokes, alright? I will be very, very proud and happy if Ruby infiltrates the, that system as a white woman. That will be lit. Well, I thank you guys so much for tuning into another week of my recap of Lovecraft Country. I am loving all the support and the comments and the discussions that we're having about this enlightening show. And I will see you guys next week for some more. All right.